Surely expecting US Red Book year on year.
Alrighty then, mic check, mic check. Good morning, good morning. It is 5 minutes till 9 o'clock. It's CPI day, so we could get some extra, if we can even define extra volatility in the amount of volatility we've had. I mean, what is extra at this point? I feel like we've already had extra, so I don't know. Are we doing extra, double extra? Let's get rolling, shall we? All right, don't forget trading is risky and all that business. If this is your first time with us, welcome aboard. We've got 15 hours left on that mega sale. If you are new with us, the Apex offer expired last night. I checked their website there this morning. It is officially off, and ours expires here in about 15 hours. If you want to get into that awesome lease to own offer we got going there on our website on algoboxpro.com. If you have not gone through the free 8-day boot camp yet, make sure you get on that. We are working on that website client portal, and that will be behind the paywall soon. I see a nice potential setup coming up here. We are at the cipher. We've got divergence right here. I'm going to be looking to try to take a short here off of the top of this channel, off of the 89 as well here this morning. Will probably be the first set of plays I've got here. It is about 4 minutes till 9 a.m. So I've got high time frame opportunity right here with we're at the top of the channel. We've got our RTFA event. So we've got our structure, we've got our order flow, we even got a divergence now inside and the top of a bull touch here. So I'll be looking for my first play, high time frame off of this area right here. Just happen to be setting up here for us, and that doesn't happen every single day. Welcome aboard to the new folks. We are looking for our direction filtering. I'm going to click right here. Want to see our tide and wave filter that I like to use here. Currently, I believe we're both down. A rare red and red, tide and wave, both currently down. The way we read that very easily with our system, just pull up the high time frame tide, look at the color of the channel right here, these two lines right here, both currently red. Oh, we do some red there for us. Red channel here on the tide. And let's bring over the wave. So again, we're using 5 time frames to do our analysis. High time frame down to low. A lot of traders traditionally will use hourly time charts. They'll use, you know, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 15 minute, 5 minute, 1. I think that it is a good idea to use multi-time frame. We just have a superior way to do that. In my opinion, I have a whole video around why time charts are useless, where all great traders go to die. He's still using time charts in 2026. Seems a little silly to me. But it is there are many still using time charts or trying to use time charts. We have an Enigma here as well. So looking to set up here any moment. The channels here, and wanted to draw it like this. There we go. So channels red here, both on the higher time frames. We might get a bearable morning. Let's go. Now, I also need to be extra cautious when to talk about this. This is windfall day, post windfall day. I had a huge $55,000 day yesterday. I'm coming back the following day. I do not want to be giving that back. We've got things like overconfidence coming into play. We have the fact that the market, if the market moved that much and that much volatility the day before, you can oftentimes be on the wrong side of that the following day. Don't let it happen. Either A, sit out that day, or B, come in and be extremely cautious with every single play. Overly cautious. Literally tell yourself the market is going to steal what I've got yesterday and make me pay double. Just tell yourself that mentally, and that oftentimes works for me. You guys have seen it with me before. Your best days can be followed by your worst days, and vice versa though. We can have our worst days followed by our best days as well, because it just happens to be that that market brings in that characteristic of the larger movements, and so you'll see those kind of come back to back, and you can have best worst back to back. I have a whole video on that. Go into our room and type exclamation mark. Thank you, Plutonium. He posted the video link to the why time charts are useless there in the public chat, and also here is the windfall. You type exclamation mark windfall in the chat there, and it looks like
bond holdings under PEP.
We got the Discord bot working again, so all the commands are working there in the Discord chat now as well. I noticed last night that some of the exclamation mark questions and a couple of the others weren't working. That's a third-party hosted service that had just temporarily been down yesterday evening, but it did look like it came back on around midnight last night. Good morning, Pete. Oh, thank you, Pablo, for reminding. Yep, we're going to get through our checklist here as well. Let me turn off real-time protection. There we go. Got that off the chart here. And let's start getting through the checklist. I don't hear audio box. Let me check. Oh, hold on. My NinjaTrader sounds, one of our items on our checklist. Let's pull up that checklist here. And I already noticed one of them that is not on. Good morning, Zed. One of the ones that I'm already noticing is the sound on NinjaTrader. I turned that down yesterday while I was on a call. There we go. Let's crank that back up. All right, now I like to keep that down a little bit lower just for you guys who already have your NinjaTrader sounds on while you're watching our live stream and want yours to come through on your PC. More so, if you're wondering if you're watching a live stream, you don't hear them, you think they're kind of faint, I have them on low for that reason. Just helps other people who are already using our system to not be confused by hearing my live stream and my sounds and your sounds. Your sounds should be coming through much more loudly, and mine should be kind of a reiteration, because there's a few seconds delay here on YouTube, no matter where you're at in the world. That's not something we've set. We have it set to ultra low latency, but there is a couple of seconds delay there. Actually, let me check that delay here this morning. Kind of curious
9.6%
what it's like here. YouTube. Checking out Mike Schwartz there this morning. Make sure you guys give him a follow. ALGO box here is, all right, let's see. Oh, commercial, one moment. All right, test 1, test 2, test 3. Yeah, well, it's real short. Like, hear myself right after I say it, so about a 1 or 2 seconds. Yep. Okay, 1 or 2 second delay there on the live stream.
U.S. Secretary of Defense Hegseth is currently speaking. We have put the video out on the feed for those interested.
Okay, double delta shift. We got the get ready. I just want to take the next play. It looks like we've got I've got a PRZ right here just up above I can use. I can also use the top of the channel. We are against strong buy right now. So I'd like that to shift, but I can look for a T1, T2 scenario. Some people, I was chatting with somebody yesterday and they said they were having a hard time understanding. Let me try to make it more clear. It is not that you cannot take a trade against the nerd. The best larger plays are going to be with the direction of the nerd and with the arrow. If I take a perfect play setup, if I got some perfect, really want to take a play shot at it, and by perfect and precision, somebody had a hard time understanding what precise means yesterday too. Like, well, I was looking for more precise entries. I'm like, you can't get any more precise. Like, do you not know the difference between precision and accuracy? Anyway, it was weird conversation. People trying to make excuses as competitors is kind of funny. Okay, hold on. We've got king timing coming up here. Don't want to FOMO it, but we're coming right up on that line, and I'm pretty sure we're going to have a continuation of that. So as it pulls back and I get a play, we got the double delta shift already right there coming down. Kind of already got some FOMO, fear of missing out there on that great play. Yeah, high time frame, getting that leg coming through. Let's see what happens there. Would like to see it go into that neutral area where some of the nerds are starting to turn over. We have one of them turning over at least. ES is sort of, well, it pointed down here, but just touched the top of its golden rope. Here, we'll see if it wants to hold a bounce. I think I'm going to use this 6.7 as my entry here. Yeah, I need to be extra cautious here this morning. I will be closing out trades very quickly. I am not giving back my monster day from yesterday. Just not happening. Big bear on the NQ MACV at 8 a.m. Thank you, David. At 8 a.m. MACV. Big bear called. Okay. You said the MACV. I don't see it on the... Oh, at 8 a.m. Need to go back farther. 8 a.m. I do see that. The one that I see that stands out to me even more is actually this one. You guys see this one? This is a 2000 level bear at 8 a.m. I believe that was the same time CPI came out. I'll have to go check. I haven't gotten through my checklist here, but I believe that might be CPI in there, but I am definitely going to mark this one up here. Big bear. And did he make his money? He did not, right? So we are probably returning to the top of that. Good call on that. Thank you for bringing that to my attention to make sure we mark up here this morning as we're getting through our checklist. This is going to be an important one. Big bear there in that section. Sold that entire leg right there. Okay, everybody got it? If you got it, type a 1, 2 if you're new, and 3 if you're still here to troll me. I can help you out. Okay, I'm gonna use this as a kind of a double move scenario here. I'm going to get a measurement, use my F8 tool, and hit the right there. And so I'm gonna look for this spot right here for a kind of a mental runner target scenario here. Again, I may still be pulling some off here at 35 and 50 ticks. This has already moved a lot of ticks. This has already moved over 100 ticks, I'm sure. Yeah, it's over 118 ticks. It's already pulled down into that area. We've got a ready D there, and we could bounce. I will stop out above that cross. In fact, I'm literally going to add a hard stop. Again, when I'm starting out after a big windfall day, I am not going to be getting myself in a scenario where I am giving back. Not going to happen. Thanks, Pablo. Pablo also put a link there to our custom trained GPT. So if you are a big AI GPT user, you'll want to use our ALGO box trained AI. And there's a link to that right there in the chat. I'm going to click on that, and here's what that looks like. I've got the super dark mode turned on there, but yours might be a little bit lighter than that, just depending on what your settings are set to. But you can sit there and ask our ALGO GPT things about our system and get some direction, or have it make you walkthroughs, or however. Everybody likes to approach their training in a little bit of a different way. I still think that it's best to get through our 8-day boot camp first, and then purchase premium training, and then go through the deep dives, and then attend live streams. I think is the best way personally to learn the system, and that's what we suggest. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get FOMO stopped on that. Okay.
Surely expecting.
Yep. I could tell, I felt it. I was like, I got FOMO. I didn't get in on the DDSR. Haven't got through my checklist. Got here about 20 minutes late here this morning. Serves me right here. So first trade of the morning is going to be a red off the bat. So I'm going to mark up a red there for the first play there this morning, stopping out back behind that cross. Didn't get a full continuation down there. I'll leave that there just in case we decide to turn. I can do a 2-try rule if we come through those green lines. But okay, let's see. Let's get through the list here. Yeah, I gotta exit right now. It's just, again, gotta be too cautious on the day after a windfall day. 2-try rule. If we come back through underneath those that double green line space area right there, I do have horizontals turned on, so this is automatically drawing horizontals at those locations here for me, so I know where I can re-engage on a position visually. Would love to see if we come through there, this come back through on the nerd into the neutral and red area, if we're going to get that retry there. From the top side, where'd it go? Went about three bars down there. The ropes and the bowl and everything are all kind of meshing right down there in that area that I think will be an attraction point for price here. But again, as the US market opens, different things can occur. One of the items that we need to make a note of, because of this big bear here, we know he's going to get let out. That is a 2000 level, 2500 level bear in there. That's not a small piece there. Okay. So what we'll look for is a big AO up here. I mean, we already kind of had one. It's 4.5. It's not a 6.7. Looks like 6.7 is the number to really get things turning. But after that, we will probably see a return to at least the top of that leg to either allow the bear out. At some point today, it is going to touch this area. That's what I mentally tell myself when I get the opportunity to take it. If I get the opportunity to be taken, sometimes it happens after hours. Sometimes they'll still, again, any given scenario can occur in the markets. Nothing can be 100%. We've got to use stats, and that's it. But statistically speaking, we are likely to come back down here and let this bear out. They tend to shake hands and they're like, okay, just let me out of my position and you guys can go and run it. But he's there. You cannot ignore the fact that that's the beautiful thing about being in a centralized exchange like in futures contracts, is we got the CME, everybody's orders are on the tape, and that's undeniable that they're there. Okay. Guy, it's small, so he's only looking for 125. I'm not even going to mark that one up. Let's see. Keeping my eye here. There's a 4.5. We get to the top of the channel. No, I've got RTFA event. Now all I need is a structure or timing. We're still in large here. Wait till king timing, or if this, I'd love a little blast up to the top of this channel here, and I can re-engage that. 4.6 has been the turn. That's a 4.5. We may see a turn right here again. I've got my finger on the trigger to re-engage. Stop will be above the cross. Trying to get through this checklist here. What's our time? 9:12. We'll get to it, but just trying to see if we get some opportunities here before we get into the open. Sitting here on prior low. That's marked on the chart there with our ALGO box pivots. Okay, there's the sellers. I'm going to go ahead and engage on that one more time here. 913. Don't like my entry on it. Should have been closer up there. This has already moved. How many ticks here? Oof, already moved 29 ticks. All right, there might not be much in that. I'll probably pull off half at 15 or 20. Expect some wiggle there before we go. Okay, checklist. Day of the week, Tuesday, time of day. We know news. Do we have that on? Yes, we do. We also want to check if we've got 10 a.m. news. Let's see. And do we have a 9:45? I don't even see a 10, but it looks like we have a Trump interview at 11. Interesting. I would set my eyes on
was worse than expected.
The golden ropes of the 89 there today before Trump's going to be talking there, kind of the area of safety there. Those guys, okay. Let's see if we've got some continuation. Terrible entry here. Should have just at least gone toe in the water up here. I'm just kicking myself for not disengaging, but I didn't know if it was going to keep on going. I would have. But if I look right there, it's right there. I'm just extra cautious here today because I'm coming back from a giant windfall day yesterday, and I have a recent taste and reminder of windfall, post windfall days recently, from last Friday actually. So it's fresh on my mind to be extra cautious with that. There's a Seuss.
Double delta NQ on the 9.
On king timing. See if we're gonna get it. 9:15. See if I get that drop. Starting to hear sellers. Don't like that we're still sitting on strong buy. Would like to see at least one other of the nerds start to turn with me here. There's 26 ticks. Get generally on the 5s. I'm looking for 35 ticks for target 1, 50 ticks for target 2. When I've got things lined up right now, I have things against me. We do have the red arrow, so I am trying to hold out for T2. Got the red arrow, but I don't have the nerd with me. There's 45. We are also in the fiddle zone, so I don't expect it to be super crispy. It could be whippy and soggy in here. Our time, 9:16. There's my 50 ticks. I'll take half right there at 50. Now I'll try to hold to an opposing signal. Still hearing sellers, so I'm going to continue to hold until I see an opposing signal. Okay, we're at the bottom of the bowl now. All right, I'll go ahead and take it right there at the bottom of the bowl. So that bowl will technically turn green there, but I want to lock that in. It's a $5,000 play for trade number 2. Loser, then a winner there, and we'll lock it in. Okay, bots also are up over. They just triggered. Hold on, close all the bots there. Okay, so the bots just triggered here for us as well. We heard that audio come in there. Auto take profit triggered. Congrats. Reached 12,222.90. Target 11,500. So closing out there with 11,55.80 after the close. So the auto flatten did its job there for us. If you guys have not used the command center there, again, there's a whole video around that. If you haven't gone through the update video, get through that one. If you got any questions around that prop firm risk control feature, pop them there in the chat, or if you're watching this later on, put it down there in the comments and we'll try to get you a link to that video. But if you go through that section there at the top, there is an entire playlist with anytime an update goes out. So there's like a whole playlist of update videos. You'll definitely want to make sure and watch the most recent one for sure, if not going back and kind of nerding out and watching some of the old ones. Got that red dot for continuation right down to that target that I told you guys this morning we'd be looking for right there. Touchdown. Would have been great if I could have held out the rest of the way. Had I not taken that first loss there this morning, I might have been a little more boss level on that play there, holding out to an opposing signal. There's the diamond, which would be the green opposing signal all the way down there. How many of you guys held that all the way out? Anybody have the stones to hold that all the way to the opposing signal? 145 ticks for your opposing signal, holding that one all the way in. The nerd did give us red over here on the left. Let me get this out of the way there. And we did see the shift there from buy side, went all the way, traversed across, and we did hit red to hold through to that opposing signal. Very nice play there. Pre-market 9:20. We just now hit 9:20. I saw the clock change right now. We've got 10 minutes to the US Open. We're just playing the game the way Algo Box intended. How's everybody doing there this morning? Good morning, Douglas. Thanks, Umberto. Appreciate that. Good morning, Fish and Ticks. Balloon Man in the house. Good morning, Shadow. I see you there, sir. Good morning. Thanks for saying hello. Hey, Cricket, Jimmy. See you guys. JD, Meyer, Kazi, Captain Rex, Mr. Barnett, Pete Trades in the house. Trader Joe is here. Casey, good morning. Zed, Pablo, Plutonium, good morning. Brian, let's go. Tom K, great to see you. Eric Futures, Dobby is here. Good morning, Manny. Love to see you guys. Eric Futures. Good morning, Fino. Let's see here. 9 minutes. 9 minutes to the US Open. Finish out my checklist here. Earnings or FOMC. We're in Tuesday, so we don't need to worry about those. Earnings later this afternoon. Gears, I'm on the 5s. Feeling good about the gears. No need to shift here. Contract dates, no need to roll over. Wave ranges are locked in from Monday. 43 range is the NASDAQ optimized range. We run the optimizations for you on Sunday night. Don't forget, that's one of the things that sets us apart from other places. Again, backtest, optimize, walk forward. That's called the bow methodology. We call it the bow. Take a bow before you are going to run full auto, or even running your own executions on Cyborg. If you're going to use the best mix of human and machine, which is the way that I like to approach the markets, that I believe that is superior to all synthetics, you want to make sure you have that bow methodology locked in. BOW, backtest, optimize, walk forward. Monte Carlo, if you want to talk about the bow M. Monte Carlo, if you're just a total nerd freak, run the full Monte Carlo inside of your strategies as well, to make sure you're not getting some kind of curve fitted scenario over a lengthier period of time. Wave ranges, ATMs, we're good there. MACV Ultimate is on and rolling. Speedometer currently too slow. We're pre-market, no surprise there. Audio box is on. P&L cadence, we talked about that. That is important. I'm coming off of a windfall day yesterday. Again, I want to be locked in and just take it, make it, and get out and go. Okay, on a day like today. I know that we've got. Thank you guys for those of you who have contributed to giving us details, especially Don James and I know there was another yesterday. Oh, apologize. I know you put a great video clip in the chat. Let me go back and scroll back to it. But that really is going to help me to find in QA that you said you got some ghost orders coming in on occasion, depending on, it looks like if you have Moonshot enabled and Supermoon at the same time and Super AO and Enigma on, that dude is fire. Thank you for your video. Might have been why I had a hard time trying to remember your name. That dude is fire. Dropped us a video here. I need to forward this over to my bug section because I'll be looking at this later today. So I will be early in, early out here today, and I'll be working with the dev team to try to diagnose that, fix it, and get a release out here. June 1st is going to be a big, I won't say a big release. It is going to be an important release. There will be a separate release installer for those of you guys who have Platinum. This is the last chance to get Platinum. The Platinum full auto with all the buttons. That is the full set here. So the difference in Platinum, whoops. So this is the Platinum panel with all the goodies. Full auto, Super AO, inverted logic, moonshot, super moons, being able to run Super AO on full auto and Enigma. Fiddle zone filtering if you want to not take any trades inside the fiddle zone in the direction of the Mac VU. All the good stuff all in one panel there. This is the last chance to get that outside of Platinum lifetime membership. So if you wanted to get on that, you have right now the countdown timer. 14 hours, 34 minutes for that discounted offer there for lease to own. Forward that to my bug section.
Fib.NQ on the 43.
Got it. All right, post windfall day here. Looking to get our trades, be in and out and done. There's a continuation play right there. We are inside. We are literally on the flat zero here on the fiddle zone. Another place that I don't like to take trades. It's literally flat zero right there. Let me take this all the way on top here for a second. See that right there? We did just get a red arrow though, so we could get short right there. But again, I'm extra cautious today. I'm locking in that giant 55k day yesterday, and now up around 5k on the day here between 4300 4500 ish there this morning. We've got 3 minutes 20 seconds till the US Open, and we'll get that extra volatility. I generally like to sit on hands for the first 5 minutes. That's standard operating procedure, unless again outside of standard some perfect play setup comes in there, or if I feel like taking a chance in there on a play, I can do that. But generally I want to sit on hands there for the first 5 minutes, let that shake out a bit, and then look for some play setups. I got ES right here. I want to be looking, I've got a phrase you guys will hear me say a lot, as ES points, so NQ goes here on the twos. Just look at how it's pointing. If it's pointing up, NQ can all of a sudden take some long crazy legs. If it's pointing down, NQ takes bigger moves in that direction. So as ES points, so NQ goes. I like to look at this for what direction it's pointing if I'm looking for entries or continuations, or things that coincide. So if I see a cross on the ES coinciding with a play like we had over here, that just adds additional confidence to my play, where we are trading correlated instruments. All right, 2 minutes 10 seconds to the US Open. That's me long enough for me to heat up this coffee. I'm gonna get a heat.
NQ on the 5. Harmonic NQ on the 7-9.
Trump says 100% we get Iran's nuclear dust. So Trump speaking in a radio interview with Sid Rosenberg. One minute remaining for the market on open imbalance.
All right, 45 seconds. We hit a big 6.8 for the bounce there. The tuning on this level is currently, look at it, 6.7 reverse, 6.8 reverse, right? You can totally tell if you're going through our videos and you get to that alpha omega tuning video, you know we're currently tuned to about a 6.8 for reversals, right? If you know what I'm talking about, type of 1. 2, if you're new. If you don't know, maybe we'll go over that around our coffee time. We got 15 seconds.
10 seconds. Trump says China's strong, but we're stronger than China militarily. Market on
Okay, here's that wild open.
S&P 500 buy side 222 million, Nasdaq 100 buy side 75 million, Dow 30 buy side 5 million, Mag 7 buy side 10 million.
Now, oftentimes during that first 5-minute window, we can get a kind of a break of the current tuning. As you can see it right there, 6.8 and then 6.8 completely break during that first 5 minutes. We can see that more often. I'm going to hit Control R here, remove my other drawing objects, get a nice clear deck here to work with. Also, one other thing, I want to reduce my number of horizontals here real quick. On AOs. It's drawing horizontals. Oh, I think it's my Flagging Pro. Number of horizontals 4. Okay, backtest mode. Let me turn off backtest mode there. There we go. Okay, yeah, had backtest mode still on there. Let me save workspace here real quick. Saved, got it. Okay, so cleared off some of those extra lines there. Got some nice clarity. And remember, I'm only showing the right hand side of these. Actually, I want to go back a few more bars than that. Sorry. While I'm in there making changes, I don't want to sit on hands for the first 5 minutes anyways. Kind of keeps me off of pressing the buttons. I'm coming off of a windfall day. I don't want to be tempted into, oh, there's a perfect HMD on the 9s right now. So I'm going to go here to Delta Flagging Pro. Number of bars back, 240. I'm going to go 600 back to the left.
NQ on the 7.
There we go. So that'll fill up my space there. And again, that's performance thing. Keep things nice and snappy. All right. Hopefully, anybody catch that HMD right there? That's a perfect HMD. Literally saw it. I'm like, oh, I want to go take that. Perfect HMD right there off of the 9s. Harmonic plus a Fabella dot lining up in the same location. Gotta love those.
NQ on the 7. NQ on the 7. NQ on the 43. NQ on the 43. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5. DCDM and
all right, Enigma long right there.
NQ on the 7.
Hit its target. Be pretty quick. We're only coming up in a few seconds here. Will be about 3 minutes past the US Open. Getting extra cautious on a post windfall day. Huge day yesterday and not giving it back. Market, I'm not letting you have it.
Harmonic NQ on the 5.
Okay, there's an Enigma short. I'll go ahead and take that one there. Stop above the Enigma. Don't like that I'm still hearing buyers there. Take a pop here. I'm gonna pull off half right there, and target's filled. Let's go. Let's go. Again, very cautiously taking my plays here. Could hold out for target 1 and target 2. We've got red over here on the left, but we are still in that first 5 minutes of shakeup there. But I will lock in some extra bucks there this morning. Trade number 2. Winner, winner, chicken dinner here. So my job is already done here, and we are 3 minutes past the US Open. Once my job is done, winner, winner, chicken dinner out of the 5. 2 winners, enough to put chicken dinner on the table. Yes, and now I'm going to be looking right here for my bonus play. Really only, I don't have to, I say need, but I don't. It's not the right words. I can look for one extra play here to lock in my bonus. There's this sliding window of opportunity, and then once that sliding window goes away today, we come back tomorrow and we shake it up and do it again. Don't sit there and think that you can just play the market all day. I mean, technically you could, but in general, my approach to the markets is as spending a lot of time in the markets for the last 20 years.
Drops 3%.
You want to come in, hit it, get it, and be done. You get your sliding window. There's a 6.6 here. I would love to take that DCR here. Let's see. We got buyers all over the tape here, so I am going to skip on that. I am going to get a measure, though, from the bottom into the center of these. Double cross, double move puts me at 29.10. I'm sorry, 210. 29.210 is a gold line reversal. ELR. Oops, just pressed the wrong button. I have to press this one right there. If we hit that, I can take a quick scalp against it. Wow, that went really fast. Delta shift and just dropped out. That's like 200 plus ticks there from the top to the bottom. 170.
Trump says Iran is just a question of time.
Enigma long on the NQ4.
Enigma showing up there at the bottom. Well, I was going to hit it as soon as the audio box came in, but that literally moved so fast, I couldn't even react. You see the speed down here telling me it's too fast. So I should be moving up a time frame. I do have the 7s over here in my purview. I can be looking here on the 7s. Here, I do have a chart of that. I think I'm going to put it next to my chart right here. Get a little bit closer now because the market is moving quick here. Super fast. Top of the channel. A break of the dot. Okay, we got a break of the green dot, so I'll look for the next bear play here. Here's king timing. Yeah, right now I'm just looking for that bonus to kick it over a little bit more. ES is pointing down. Ride the bull for 8 seconds. That's right. Get on and get off. Get paid. Ride the bull. Don't get broken.
Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 7. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 9.
King timing. Love to see a structure here.
Divergence up NQ on the dot, NQ on the 7.
There's my red dot. Headshot. Looking for a quick grab here. Seuss. Oof, that's not good. Okay, we got switch dotted. Super AO. Going to see if that Super AO can hero me. Oh.
Divergence up NQ on the 43. Fib dot NQ on the 7.
Add on the dot. Didn't fill me. Don't like this. Don't like it. Don't like what's happening here.
NQ on the C7.
That feels trappish.
On the GC2. Fib.NQ on the 43.
Let me out of this trap. All right, I'm going to peel some off here. Pull in half. Seuss. Red dot. Is it going to pay?
Harmonic NQ.
No. Red dot broken.
Trump says.
So bull's starting to take over right here. Oh, shut up, Trump.
Delta shift NQ on the 5.
Keep the Antichrist off the microphone for a minute here this morning, would you?
On the NQ4.
ES is starting to point up there, and as ES points, so NQ goes. Come on, ES, point back down for me one more time here, bro. Right on this 9.6 double delta shift.
Divergence down NQ on the 9.
Point down, ES. Do not point up. No. Red dot. Add to position. Okay, red dot held. Green dot, please break. Test there for the bulls. Okay, bulls still holding. They held their dot. Yikes. Come on now. Come on. Cut it out.
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5.
All right, and I'll go full port max right here on the super DCR, and we'll see. High time frame, just got a big super AO up there on yet another parabolic retardation move. I do have a 17.3 Enigma coming in on the 4s over here that will hopefully help us out here. I will engage the bot account if I need to here at this location for this time of day, 9:40.
Bull touch hot.
All right, top of the bull touch. We got the audio cue on that.
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 7. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5. Delta shift NQ on the 7. Divergence down NQ on the 43.
Okay. Yes, don't you point up.
Divergence down NQ on
Point down.
Delta shift NQ on the 9. NQ on the 5. NQ on the 7.
Okay, there we go. Come on down. Thank you. Lock it in on the bot.
Double delta and double delta NQ.
Okay. What are we gonna do here with this one?
Bull touch hot.
Yes, point down. Come on, point down. Thank you. Nope. He tricked. Still trying to point up. Okay, let's see. S1 just up above.
Bull touch hot.
Red dot. All right, I'll engage the bot right there on that dot. Nope, it cracked it. Okay.
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5.
Super AO, add to position. Listen to this non-stop popcorn. Wow, all I can do is laugh. I really, that's at this point, all I can do is just laugh. Like, this is hilarious. This market is hilarious. It really is.
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5.
And there's a headshot, add to position on the bot again. The red dot, add to position on the 9.
Bull touch hot. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5.
9:43, and the non-stop buy fest comes in once again. Super AO at 2 position. All I can do is laugh. All I can do is laugh. It's so painful. It brings upon me laughter. That's all I can say. It just
Alpha Omega down
I
NQ
can't even.
3.
Oh my goodness.
Delta shift NQ on the 9.
Troy, how are we supposed to practice and watch you and going against the model? LOL. I don't know, Troy. How about I just stop live streaming? How about that? And then we just live stream? Is that the solution? Because too distracting for you. Because I play with a larger account and I have more risk tolerance than you do. You want me to play with a tiny account and do that just for you, my guy? Just for you.
Enigma short on the NQ. Enigma short on the NQ7.
Troy, are you even a member? Which troll group are you from? Are you an ICT Muppet? Are you a QuantView turd? Which one are you? Yes, play a tiny account. Oh, just for you? Okay. Well, there's no Troys that I know of in the in our Discord. So, what's your name in Discord? Prove it.
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5.
You can learn from others' mistakes, or maybe you can't. Maybe you can't be like, oh well, yeah, you know, he traded against the model and he got, you know, he got smashed. Yeah, I couldn't. Look, if I'm not out here in live stream, look, I'm done. I hit my winner chicken dinner and I'm done. Right, I'm done for the day. But no, I have this extreme pressure, and you're just reminding me, you know, why I'm gonna just quit the live streams. Like, there's literally no point, because you've just proven it to me again. Like, there's no point. There's literally no point. There's no point. So thank you for reminding me of that. Let me know what your Discord name is. Tarzan. Let's see if Tarzan has bought our system.
Bull touch hot. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5. Double Delta NQ on the 9.
Trump says ships are coming to Texas and Louisiana to load up with oil.
Enigma long on the NQ4. Divergence Alpha Omega down NQ on the 89. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5.
Wrong button.
Delta shift NQ on the 43. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5. Enigma short on the YM2. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 7.
Okay, there's a 1,000 level bear in there.
Good dot NQ on the 7. Divergence up NQ on the 9.
Big 7.3 on the 89.
Delta shift NQ on the 5. Good dot NQ on the
Nvidia shares hit record.
All right, I'll pull a half right there.
8%.
Nvidia hits in record highs. So while Trump continues to tell everybody to press the buy button, while the also simultaneously diminishes every dollar in your wallet.
Fib.NQ on the 7th. Harmonic NQ on the 9th.
Trump on tariffs says we just have to do them in a more complex way.
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5th.
Mega late Nate, top of the channel.
Alpha Omega up NQ
Maersk
on the 5th.
says
Head on
they're still
cross.
avoiding transit through the Strait of Hormuz. Secretary Hegseth
Zeus.
says Trump on the cusp of China trip and I'll be with him.
Alpha Omega up NQ on the 89.
Let's see, prior low and top of channel. Here's my dot at the top of the channel.
Fib.NQ on the 7th. Harmonic NQ on the 9th.
HMD on the 9s.
Harmonic NQ on the 7th. Harmonic NQ on the 5th.
Zeus.
Fib.NQ on the 7th.
Head on cross. Technically, that's a PRZ cross long, though. Still have red on the nerd, but we just went green arrow. Would like to see, there we go, red arrow come back.
Divergence up NQ on the 9th.
Enigma, I'm going to pull half right there. Listening for audio box. Would love to hear sellers come in. I'll target the back of the Enigma if I hear sellers. There we go. I hear sellers. There's back of the Enigma. Pull it off. And I'll lock it in right there.
NQ on the 5th.
Okay. Well,
Divergence up NQ on the 9th.
Wild Child move comes in there. ES points down. Brings us back to some sanity. For those who still think that the markets only go up forever, there are moments in time when they pull. When you get to normal markets, 7.3 comes in there at the top of the 89. Yeah, sometimes the markets move so fast you can't walk through every single thing. I'm sorry, Troy, you couldn't learn anything from that. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I got some code to fix.